Oye, quiero dar las gracias a todos los amigos que me han escrito por privado sobre preocupándose por mi mamá. Quiero dar las gracias a todos los amigos que me estuvieron llamando y pasando mensajes en privado por lo de mi mamá. Quiero dar las gracias a cada uno de ustedes. La vida está en una crisis, pero bueno, vamos a ver a ver si con el favor de Dios esto mejora.
He's a tough guy, wasn't he, dude? And he knows where to find me. But you know what? Let your hands off 4-year-old girls that are trying to get educated. Let your hands off these poor people. They're just trying to live their lives, man. Trying to live their lives, paying their taxes. Been here 10 years. The fear, the horror. The hell is this guy? Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with. Tough guy. You know, I don't give a damn. But I care about my community. I care about this community. The hell are they doing? These guys need to grow up. They need to stop. And we need to push back. And I'm sorry to be so clear, but that kind of bloviating is exhausting. So, Tom, arrest me. Let's go.
Bomba. El mundo está en alerta. Gavin Newsom acaba de hacer un anuncio que dejó a todos en pánico. En una declaración inesperada, el gobernador de California ordenó el envío de 80% de las fuerzas del ejército estatal a la frontera para combatir las fuerzas federales enviadas por Trump, que intentaban detener las deportaciones y desmantelar la resistencia californiana. Pero lo peor aún estaba por venir. Todo comenzó cuando Donald Trump amenazó a California, exigiendo que el estado entregara a todos los inmigrantes antes del 9 de junio o enfrentaría consecuencias graves. Pero esta vez, California no se quedó callada. Newsom declaró en cadena nacional: Donald Trump nunca más tratará a California como un estado inferior. Ahora el mundo verá quiénes somos realmente. La decisión causó un shock global. Las imágenes de soldados californianos movilizándose rápidamente dominaron los principales noticieros, mientras que las bases militares de Estados Unidos entraban en alerta máxima. La tensión aumentaba a cada segundo. El Consejo de Seguridad Nacional fue convocado con urgencia y Trump, visiblemente furioso, hizo una declaración bomba: si California quiere jugar a la guerra, tendrá el mayor arrepentimiento de su historia. Pero lo que nadie esperaba era la respuesta de Gavin Newsom. Minutos después de las palabras de Trump, él reveló algo que dejó en silencio a los líderes más poderosos del mundo. Lo que Newsom dijo podría cambiarlo todo.
Before going further, I want to say a few words about the situation in Los Ángeles, California. Have you heard of the place? Where I've deployed thousands of National Guard troops and hundreds of Marines to protect federal law enforcement from the attacks of a vicious and violent mob. And some of the radical left, they say, oh, that's not nice. Well, if we didn't do it, there wouldn't be a Los Angeles. It'd be burning today, just like their houses were burning a number of months ago. Generations of Army heroes did not shed their blood on distant shores only to watch our country be destroyed by invasion and third world lawlessness here at home, like is happening in California. As Commander-in-Chief, I will not let that happen. It's never going to happen. What you're witnessing in California is a full-blown assault on peace, on public order, and on national sovereignty carried out by rioters bearing foreign flags with the aim of continuing a foreign invasion of our country. We're not going to let that happen.
That doesn't look like food.
Yeah,
and
those
water.
are
Looks like masks.
Yeah, no, those are masks. Yeah, so people are prepping for some sort of altercation with police as we speak.
Yeah, this is a different scene than what
this intersection, like I
yeah. I mean, we saw
at this intersection, like I said, there's no local police. We've been seeing the burnouts.
A very different scene. And are those hats that you wear that are more like helmets? I mean, this is a worrying sight. I mean, Christina's site, which is like very close by, she was describing a festive atmosphere, and it looked like a lot of folks, including a lot of older folks, who were there for the right reasons.
This guy's tagging the sidewalk, right?
You know, this is troublemakers. You probably don't put on a mask unless you have a plan of not wanting somebody to see your face. And so this is concerning.
Well, the woman who was handing out the masks, you see her quite clearly there in that beige T-shirt. She's not covering her face at all, so I would love to hear from her as to what this is about. Alex, you do bring up the fact that this could be very concerning. It is a Monday and not the weekend, so you're wondering how many people are wanting to stick around through the evening. Matthew, do you get a feel at all for this crowd? You've been out there for the past couple days.
Yeah, it reminds me of when we got to Paramount on Saturday. Here we have another person doing a little bit of a burnout there in the intersection, where you can feel an energy in the air. It's hard to describe, where it just feels like something's going to happen, and you're waiting for it to happen. And you can look around, you see the National Guard in front of the federal building, but as far as this intersection where we're seeing all this take place, there's no local police to be seen.
Yeah.
And we have people handing out masks and gas masks, and we just saw people graffitiing the sidewalk right in front of this truck, and we've seen people doing burnouts in the street, and there's no local law enforcement around.
Let us clarify, because we've been showing a wide shot and from a different angle, a whole lot of officers on the other side of the federal building, almost behind you, and perhaps the visual is obstructed from your point of view. But I can tell you there are many, many, many LAPD cars and officers there that have staged. They are blocking that freeway overpass, so protesters can't get on that overpass like they did yesterday and throw bricks or concrete or scooters down on law enforcement that was below that had cleared the 101 freeway. So perhaps they're not where you are, but there's a lot of them already positioned there. They're not getting caught off guard by a crowd gathered here.
So, I mean, that was quite a shot that we have there of these folks, and your photographer just gave us a great shot of the box that was left behind, which showed the brand of mask. I mean, it's not the kind of thing, thank you for seeing this there. It looks like a bionic shield is what that's called. I mean, that's not the kind of thing that you buy in bulk if you don't plan on doing something with it.
We don't agree with the term illegal. We're undocumented. We've been here for thousands of years before you guys showed up, screw up everything. We think we should organize together with the U.S. working class and fight together and create a better system. We're anti-capitalist. We think socialism does work, real socialism, not Venezuela, not Cuba, not any of that crap that they try to sell us as socialism. And we believe it would be a more humane system that will take care of most of all people's necessities.
Is there a country we can look to kind of model the socialism idea?
The only model would be Soviet Union the first 4 years. After that, it became a mess. Sadly, there was a bureaucrat leadership that grew out of that, but it has to do mainly with the attacks of the U.S. and all big powers against that system that was working. In the few years that it lasted, it showed the world that it could do much better than capitalism.
Que nadie te lo cuenta, que nadie te lo dice, como lo digo yo. Carlos Calvo, y la verdad la tengo yo. Ojos pispiretos, sonrisa coqueta, lo que otros no te dicen, él lo lleva hasta la meta. Amigo para muchos, traidor para otros, pero solo Dios sabe que tú no eres como todos. Mira, si quieres más de esto y saber cómo se vive, ay, tírame un like, mira, suscríbete.